It's been an interesting start to court this morning in the Karen Reed murder retrial. The judge is having a sidebar with jurors and both sets of lawyers right now. That's been going on for quite some time. This all comes after the defense grilled a digital forensics expert for his methodology and conclusions. Yesterday, he testified about the new timeline in the case after he says they discovered a chip from Reed's SUV that wasn't originally accounted for. ABC's Phil Lipof is here tracking this story. So this has gone on for quite some time, but what's the latest today?
Fascinating on that chip. We'll get to that in a minute. But this morning, as you point out, they came into court and the judge immediately said sidebar and then said she wanted to talk to each of the jurors individually. She wanted to do interviews with each of the jurors individually. So no one knows what that is or how long it's going to take. She is very thorough in this case. She's methodical. It seems like she needs to talk to them for a reason. It could be anything from someone saw or heard something inappropriate or someone said something.
Yeah, and that's, of course, delaying the next witness that's supposed to take the stand. So let's talk about yesterday. What stood out to you yesterday? There was the digital forensics analyst took the stand. There was a lot discussed. What stood out to you?
So Shannon Burgess was a big witness. They battled over this witness. The prosecution wanted to put Burgess back on the stand to say, hey, there was this chip we found in Karen Reed's Lexus. And what it tells us, or what the prosecution says it tells us, is that at 2:32 in the morning, the Lexus made a three-point turn, went in reverse. And there's always been this time frame, this window time frame of when that happened. And it wasn't down to the second. And they matched it to John O'Keefe's phone. And because your phone gives you a lot of data, and we know when his phone was locked and never used again. And this witness yesterday connected the two and said after her SUV went into reverse, his phone was never heard from again. The prosecution, the defense had a real problem with that, saying this isn't what you testified to back then. Now this is convenient because we've laid out our case. Now you're saying this. And one more thing, you say you have a bachelor's degree from University of Alabama, Birmingham, mathematics, business. They don't have that degree there. What's up with that? And he said, oh, that was an error on my resume.
Yes.
So defense doing what it's been doing, trying to poke holes in everybody's either credibility or case.
Which, of course, will extend this retrial even more. And his credentials, I thought that was interesting. His credentials being questioned yesterday. So now,
because if someone questions your credibility, then maybe your testimony's in question too. That's what the defense is saying.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Phil, for coming in and updating us on that. Appreciate it.